No, of course not. It had not yet been invented. However, I had a very different sort of upbringing to most children who had to work to support their families.
I said, I can't. I can only do one a year, if that. I have children, little children. And he said, well, I guess you won't be.
One of those mothers at the time whose child was a genius, there was a period when every Jewish child was a genius.
Was a believer. Of course, he's with the Lord now. But that spilled over onto the set. I mean, you couldn't help it, even in Hollywood, you know.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
disruptive.
But
The
fun,
kids loved
something
it, yeah.
about it. It was just
That show
great.
was so amazing.
It was a great
and
show.
you know what? It did what it set out to do. It taught children.
He called me and said, Bill, I'm going to take a few pages to New York to pitch for a show.
And I said to my mate, I said, we're going to Brazil in the morning, we're going to find her. and I went down the disco to my mate, to Johnny Gold in Tramp, where we all went.
So that all those people who thought I was funny are silly and wrong, and you've got a better take on.
No, that's. Do you know what that's called? That's called.
Side story. Did it for a year and a half. Had a great time. And then when the film came along, I was cast as Bernardo.
And did a handstand between the high voltage wires, and I had no fear of it. My mother came out of the house because she was afraid.
When they came out the first time in the reel-to-reel, remember those?
Right.
Huh? And all the children were standing in line in San Diego to get a copy. I thought, wait a minute, I was part.
This is my fourth video that I'm doing for Classic Movie Hub. It's all in connection with the book that I've written, My Life in the Final Days of Hollywood.
My father was a screenwriter in Hollywood for a number of years and knew what was going on and knew Walt and heard that there was a new
Me to be a threat to Lauren Bacall. P.S. I didn't threaten her, you know.
Is that it?
I used to go around, you know, imitating her and wearing the clothes, and it snowed that year. It was a disaster, and then they dropped me.
With Bing, Union Station with Bill Holden, and Submarine Command, and none of them were released.
Wow.
And
to strike upon a hit with Deep Purple, and we thought as long as we're not very good at writing songs, we'll do the standards.
You gave the answer I did. I said,
You know, coming out to these things, I traveled the country for so many years that I had good friends I'd never see again. So this is just a treat for me.
You're like a star. On our way over here, everybody.
It does have wardrobes in every bedroom, and it does have this, and it does have that, because they'd actually seen it. It took them 3 weeks.
Yeah, I know. You'll do it, I know.
I'll do it.
You make me laugh. All right, forget it. I'm sorry.